Welcome to leadershipunleashed.org. This week we're looking at the leadership characteristic of being creative. You know, some people would argue that being creative is the most sought after leadership skill that we can have. You know, our brains work in two ways. Our left brain thinks about numbers and logic, right brain, language and creativity, and both need to work together to be really successful. But what is creativity? Yes, we know art, we know music, and they're certainly part of it. But being creative in its own right is about thinking about something new, creating something novel that's never been done before. And this is perhaps why being creative is seen to be so important today. We're continually learning new things, thinking about new ways of doing things, new ways to solve problems, and being innovative, moving forward. And you know, you could argue without being creative, we'd have nothing new in our lives. And today, if we think about how much change there is, how exciting innovations there are, and how many of those touch our lives daily. So being creative isn't just about creating something new, but it's also how we deal with that change, how our reactions are and behaviours are to that change and the innovations of the world. But it's part of it is being resilient. So creative thinking is absolutely a life skill. It's a leadership characteristic. It's about dealing with complex problems, complex community aspects and social challenges and personal ones that need a bit of creative thinking. Some of us naturally brainstorm ideas. We think of this and that and the next idea and another idea, building on each other to leave no stone unturned. Others use creative processes like De Bono's thinking hats to kick off that thought process when it gets stuck. Creativity, just like mathematics, can be taught. Who do you know that demonstrates the characteristics of being a creative leader? Think about the things that you admire about them. And different people have different types of creative strengths. Some are artistic, some think laterally, some think out of the box. Creative decision making is a different way to get a solution fixed. When have you been creative? If you were absolutely at your creative best, what would that look like for you? And what 3 things can you do this week to practice being more creative? And think about how you went. Unleash your inner leader this week and be creative.